Hey, this is Therese of happyinbusiness.com, and I thought I would give you a tip that is going to really change the way you are in business. So it's going to change the success that you bring in. I got to share with you something. Even though I'm technically divorced from my ex-husband, I'm married. I'm married to my business. Now that might sound crazy, but I realized a number of years ago that what I needed to do was commit fully. I had one of those things that I call a burn the ships moment. See, I've always been really passionate since I've been on this path, and truthfully, I sort of fancied myself as rather unemployable. So I couldn't ever have the story of, well, if this doesn't work, I can always go back to... I couldn't go back. And I knew that. And that created a fire in my belly that I had to make this entrepreneurial path work. There was no choice. But I meet a lot of people that it's so fascinating when I do the kind of the deep work or the clearing, the kind of the stuff that I'm focusing on these days, I get in them that they haven't fully committed. So this sort of was serendipitous. I was working with a client a few weeks ago, and she had this like stop-start. She'd be all full of ideas and exuberance, and we'd create these great plans, and we'd create programs and packaging and products and pricing. Like, we spent tons of time doing that, and then nothing would happen. And then I'd talk to her later, and she'd be like, well, I'm not sure if I want to do that. And she was in this like conflicted place. I worked with another woman recently who, the way it manifested for her is that it's like, well, I need this training, and then I got to get certified in that, and maybe if I spend more time researching this, then I'll be ready to be fully out there. And with both of the women, what I got, because I was sort of using my superpowers of intuition, what I got was, you need to marry your business. You have not fully committed. See, when we fully commit, it really is like, for better or worse. With this ring I thee wed. With this ring I commit that I will give you my all. I commit that I will allow you, business, to transform me. I commit that I will be worthy of the work that I do in the world. I commit that I will do everything in my power to get my gifts out. I will overcome my obstacles. I will put any fears behind me. I will manage the gremlins of overwhelm and procrastination. I am so committed to this path that I'm never leaving. I am married to this. Does that sound radical to you? I mean, I know we sort of live in this throwaway relationship. If it doesn't work, we'll just get a divorce sort of world. And I think some of that's bleeding into our entrepreneurial path as well. So I want to ask you, how committed are you? How committed to this path are you? So I want to give you what I told my clients. Literally, get a ring. Get a ring, have a ritual, and make it like, when I put this on, I'm committing that there is no back door. There is no, I'll do this until something better comes along. Or, I can just half-ass it. Oh, no, no, no. With this ring, I commit to my clients, my mission, my purpose, and my great work. I commit. I also had my clients literally write vows. Had them write vows. Because I think when you tap into your big why, it's a game changer. You know, we get so much that we have to do during the day. And I'm sure I've had the days where I sat and I literally banged out email all day long, 8, 10, 12 hours go by, and where I just thought, like, what did I accomplish? What was this for? We all have those days. We have those days where we don't want to get out of bed, or we don't want to pick up a phone and have yet another selling conversation. We have those days where, I have to write an article. That's the work. But if you have it tied in so strongly to a mission that is bigger than you, where literally your soul is providing the fuel. I don't know about you, but I couldn't not do this work. My colleagues and I, we can't not do the work. It's like once your soul gets you, once it's like, oh yeah, that's yours to do in the world, you can't not do it. So in your writing of the vows, write down your big why. Write down the thing that is going to get you out of bed, that's going to give you the courage when you would rather stop. It's going to give you that last little bit of fuel that can allow you to push when you're tired and you don't want to. You see, if you do marry your business, everything changes. Seems kind of corny to marry your business, but I want you to really look at how committed am I? Here's some signs that you might not be so committed. Do you ever want to give up? Are you looking for that other thing? Do you get discouraged because it seems really hard? Now, of course, sometimes it's hard, but if you understood that this was your journey, you would be willing to walk through the hard times. Do you ever feel kind of frustrated that you might not be making the money you want, and so you might be angry at people that are? That's not a way to do it. This is your path. This is your commitment. And so I just want to challenge you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you? Because if you can get above an 8, everything changes. Because it's your commitment that is going to make you do the work that you need to do and give you the permission to do the inner growth pieces that are necessary as well. So, hey, welcome to my meet my new husband Happy in Business, Mr. Happy in Business. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I really hope that it touches something in you. I want you to really focus on the theme of commitment. And so in closing, ask yourself this. If Therese was to watch me, so imagine Therese is being a little voyeur, and Therese is watching me, what behaviors would Therese see that demonstrate commitment? That's the test. So if I were to see you in a room or kind of sort of watch you on Facebook or see you with your prospects or your marketing, how would the committed you show up? See, we really have that in our body. So there's the slacker, the like, whatever, if it works, it works, who cares? There's that one that lives maybe in you. And then there's that like, oh hell no, I am committed that lives in you. Tune into that, tap into that feeling, show up as that. That's what I want to see from you. So, peace and blessings. Thanks for watching. Bye now.